Minnesota ended up making a whopping 12 selections this past draft as they were looking to build depth throughout the defensive side of the ball. They got some great value in round 7 with Texas Longhorns cornerback Chris Boyd. Now, Boyd came into the 2018 season with a lot of fanfare and more than held his own, in my opinion, at the Senior Bowl back in January. Vikings also doubled down on receiver position in the 7th round, selecting Dylan Mitchell out of Oregon and BC Johnson out of Colorado State. What I like most about the Vikings draft was Irv Smith Jr. He graded out as our #1 H-back prospect in his draft class. He's very good on the move. He can consistently get open downfield and has soft hands to haul in the catch. They were able to grab a really good tight end prospect in the 2nd round, which could end up definitely helping out their offense week 1. I also liked how they attacked the offensive line in this draft, coming away with 3 studs in center Garrett Bradbury out of NC State, guard Drew Samia out of Oklahoma, and tackle Ali Udoh from Elon. All 3 guys have the versatility to play multiple positions up front, which is key. Plus, being able to land the #1 center prospect in Bradbury was a really good selection for the Vikings. I thought they did a fantastic job getting talent and depth here with this draft. Davion Davis out of Sam Houston State has top-notch route running skills and was an explosive playmaker for the Bearcats. At worst, he's your day 1 punt returner. At best, he's your starting slot receiver right out the gate. I really like his potential and the fit here in Minnesota. Alexander Hollins is another FCS speedster out of Eastern Illinois. He's got the ability to return kicks, be used on end arounds, has great acceleration at the top of his routes when he's breaking in and out, and it'll be interesting to see how he fits in this offense during training camp. I was a big fan of the growth of Henry St. Amour's game out of Georgia Tech. As an undersized defensive end, he was stout versus the run. He showed great closing speed to the quarterback, and this past season displayed the ability to play with his hand off the ground and be effective. He's got a chance here in Minnesota on this defense. I gave the Vikings a B for their draft. You can't underestimate the job they did in the draft along the offensive line. They got significantly better there, in my opinion. The bulk of this draft, especially on defense, to me, was more about depth than anything. So we'll see if the changes up front along the line of scrimmage ends up being the key for the Vikings this season in the NFC North.